Room of requirement. Exploration. 15 cents. Solve a Hogwarts secret. View constellations for 5. Merlin's Trials. We could do Merlin's Trials. Could do that. Ancient magic hotspots. Let's see. Nope. And nope. And nope. Collections. All right, let's go. Oh, that's right. Here you go, here. Pizza has been ordered.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
The good news is that Belgraf the Bludgeoner has been killed, evidently. It's a huge relief to us all. I don't know what he was expecting to gain by pestering us like that, but we're certainly glad to be rid of him. We've seen quite enough goblins for the time being.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
Probably nothing. All right, sell this, sell that, and this one, and that one. Sell it all, sell it all. I'm a rich wizard. Yes, I am. I'm filthy, stinking rich as a student.
I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time.
Let's see, which way am I going? Go here. And then we'll go over here.
Wouldn't mind a plum job of Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you,
I want to troll. Ow. Oh. Wait, I haven't learned all the spells yet. Why did I get the achievement for it? Throw boogie. I got a troll boogie. Yes, I did.
They don't seem to care.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Yes. Happens to be a pot smashing one.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh.
Revelio.
Perfect. Perfectio. Another wizard Merlin trial done.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Oh. Nice, 2 trolls. Boom. Thank you.
Should think they felt that in London.
I took out 2 trolls. I took
Revelio.
out 2 trolls.
solves that.
Yeah. Ancient magic is mine for the taking. Yeah. All right. Let's go help Sebastian's. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
He already knows. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In the area behind the great room, which had suffered decay amid the term over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further, if only the removal of the object were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Whereas, as Americans say, catacomb.
I'm sure that foul smell is
Revelio.
a scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
What is...
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
They're not. They're technically arachnids. Although, I would still consider them an insect.
Opening all of these is tempting.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
I already killed it.
Stupid one. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Expelliarmus.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Uh,
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. You'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
I don't know about that.
Revelio.
Ba-dum. All right, time to go further down.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kind of hoping for
There's something here by the altar. Wingardium Leviosa.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious curse, the spell is said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nothing you want to hear.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda.
Bombarda.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Ooh.
Accio.
Wait. That goes into another tunnel. Hold on. Backtracking.
Revelio.
Do, 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 do. Rum, bum, 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 bum.
looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh, yes, it will be. Because I am awesome.
There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bombarda! Imperial!
Devastating, really.
Confringo!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
I was supposed to go this way first.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Lumos! 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 Accio! Arresto momentum. Lumos.
There we go. Now we got all the bones. Time to build.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio.
Ah. Other side of the bar. Let's see.
Revelio.
Okay. Alright. I had to stand up for a bit. What's this?
Bombarda.
Nothing there.
Accio. Confringo. Imperio. Crucible.
Torture you.
Confringo.
Dang it. I don't think so. You can't attack them? Interesting.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Confringo. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Accio.
Cool.
Revelio.
Revelio. Reveal to me your secrets.
This catacomb is
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Probably not.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Right. Actually gonna let me go through there? Oh, it is.
Revelio.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do. Ah!